is saying that Power Station is what you wanted or thought Duran Duran could be at the outset.
Well, yeah, that got a little bit out of hand, actually, that comment. Everybody's using that now. It wasn't so much that... It wasn't that the Power Station sounds like what I originally wanted Duran. What it was that I felt with Duran we lost a little bit of the soul, and we became, you know, I think we went more towards the synthesizers. And me and Andy sort of made a pact at the end of the last studio album that we were going to use more guitars, because the original idea was that because we were coming from the punk thing originally, you know, it was like the Clash meets Donna Summer, you know. This is like a glorified bar band, really, you know, which is fun, which is, you know, it's kind of nice just to not taking it, for me as a bass player, not having to take a cue off a click track or something, you know, which is getting a bit of a pain. But that's you know, the curtain with Duran Duran, the kids are looking at the curtain opens, and then we're there, and the show happens, and it rolls, and then the curtains close, and poof, we disappear in a cloud of smoke. And this is meant to be a little bit more natural. We just stroll on stage and chat with the audience, and, you know, like, break down, and, you know, this isn't meant to be such a prima donna star band as Duran.
Do you ever feel limited in your role in Duran Duran?
Well, I certainly can't say I'm confined now. I mean, I've got 2 vehicles, really. Mm-hmm. The only way I've ever felt that way is as a bass player, which I've always felt a little frustrated playing the bass. I'm a fairly kind of emotional person, and I've always found it very frustrating if I play C, D, E, F, and it's C, D, E, F on a bass, and if you play a 20 grand Fairlight, it's like the Raiders of the Lost Ark, you know. I've always found that, you know, it's a rhythmic instrument. It's kind of impossible. I like music as a medium to make you laugh or cry, or, you know, with the bass, as I say, a rhythm thing, it can make you dance, but it can't really pull on your heartstrings like a you know, an orchestra can or something. And I think that's the only way I've ever felt frustrated, was just within the one instrument that I play. But I mean, I aim to do something about that in the future, maybe.
John's not telling us what instrument he plays on, because certainly you've got to be pretty much on all the time that you're on tour.
I get bored, really. I mean, I have to find strange ways of turning off, you know. I watch movies incessantly. I listen to very little music. I watch TV on TV Crazy. Movies and...
James Bond movies a favorite of yours?
Yeah, well, I do like those, yeah.
It's got to be a pretty exciting thing to see your name up there on a movie in the credits. But have you thought about getting into movies in a bigger way, perhaps acting?
Yeah, I mean, it's something, it's terribly, it sounds so cliche to talk about it, doesn't it? It's so, I don't know, I mean, every young actor I meet, you know, wants to be in a group. Everybody in the group wants to be an actor, and the grass is always greener. I don't know, I do think that, you know, with music video, is going that way. And it seems this Hollywood obsession with, you know, a hit song will make a hit movie at the moment, which really is a big obsession. I think it's got to come together very, very closely. And I mean, with something like Purple Rain happening, it would certainly interest me.
After living this pop star life for, some 4.5, 5 years now, how do you like it?
Oh, I like it. I'd recommend it. It's, you know, it's good job prospects, a little insecure. I don't find it any problem with it. I mean, it's actually been 6 years now. It seems like it. It's getting on for 6 years. I've never done anything else, so I never had to make any swift transition. So I guess I've always been spoiled.
Do you ever feel confined by the fact that, you know, you can't walk down the street? It's very hard to find time by yourself?
Yeah, but then again, at the same time, you know, I don't think you get in this business if you don't, you know, you don't become a pop star if you don't like being looked at.